Welcome to Mastering Machines, where we discover tomorrow's reality.
Hey everyone, today we're diving into something that sounds like pure science fiction, but it's actually happening right now. Imagine taking a photo, and that's any photo, and stepping inside it like you're entering a video game with its own environment. Not just looking at it, but actually walking around in it. Sounds crazy, right? Well, World Labs is making this reality. But let me first introduce you to the mastermind behind this software, and this is Fei Li. She's an absolute legend in the AI field and is kind of considered the godmother of AI. She co-founded World Labs, and they've just pulled back the curtain on what they've been cooking up for the last year. And trust me, this is really just mind-blowing and really lets you know where the visual world of AI is going. Now, you might be thinking, wait, haven't we seen AI generated images before? But this is different, way different. Most AI tools give you static images or videos, basically pretty pictures you can look at. World Labs is creating persistent 3D environments. Now, let me break down why that's so insane. First off, these worlds don't just exist from one specific angle. You can move around and everything stays consistent in these environments. No weird glitches or sudden changes when you look away. It's like being in a actual real space. And here's the kicker. It actually has real physics. Things behave like they would in the real world. But this actually gets better. For all you film nerds out there, myself included, you can apply real cinematography techniques to these environments. So we're talking about depth of field, dolly zooms, all the good stuff right in your browser, and no fancy software needed to complete this. So if you're putting the pieces together, you can kind of see where the real world applications can happen with this type of software from World Labs. I mean, game development, obviously filmmaking with all the different camera angles that you can get within the environment, and then even being able to imagine pre-visualization or like storylines adds another level and basically on steroids. Even like, let's say with architects, they can generate entire spaces instantly and explore them instantly. And imagine educators that can take kids and their students on visual field trips. Imagine, reading about Mount Vesuvius in your classroom, and then you actually can see it visually if you put on like a VR glasses or a AR headset, so you can actually see what was happening and you get a real sense visually of what was happening in that historic event. Digital artists are already getting their hands on this. Eric Solorio, a digital artist, has been using it to place characters in generated environments and create camera movements that would make even the biggest directors like Christopher Nolan jealous. Also, there are some pretty big investment in VC players with this particular software of World Labs. We're talking about $230 million in funding from names like Anderson Horowitz, Intel, AMD, and even Ashton Kutcher of That 70s Show fame. When these folks throw money at something, you know it's going to be an impactful software, or at least touch a lot of people. Now let's keep it real for a second. There are some limitations. You can't run around freely yet. There's a set area you can explore. And yes, you might catch the occasional glitch, but remember, this is just the beginning of this, and it's only going to get better from this point on. The first full-fledged product from World Labs is set to drop in 2025, and I cannot wait to see what all the different creators do with this software. I think the potential is going to be mind-boggling, and we're going to see a new kind of direction or paradigm shift into what we see with content, video games, and development. And you're just going to see the average creator being able to create immersive worlds from a single image that they create. What would you create with this technology? Drop your ideas in the comments below, and if you found this video helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for more interesting information on AI and machine learning and robots. And remember, hit that bell icon to stay updated. Remember, master machines, discover tomorrow's reality.